Oh, hiya guys. So you've caught me in the draw for the Champions League first qualifying round, and there are some really random teams we could be going up against. Teams from Slovenia, Slovakia, Estonia. There's loads of different countries here, so I'm really excited about who AIK are going to get. So if you bear with us, we'll do the draw together and see who we get. Oh, that's our name. Right, we're out to the hat. And AIK are going to get... So we're going back to the British Isles, I guess, as we do go up against Dundalk of the Republic of Ireland. Not that far away from the border of Northern Ireland, where we managed in Glentoran. So a little bit of familiarity, even though it is a totally different country. But yeah, we will be showing two legs today of our Champions League debut as AIK go up against Dundalk. What is going on, guys? My name is Adam. I am a Super Swan. I welcome to Club 3, Episode 12 of the FM20 Campus to Champions. We start off the episode by showing you an offer that's been made for Nathaniel Ario. £7 million Liverpool put in an offer, and the board accepted it. I managed to persuade them not to. I wanted to say, look, we can get more money for him, and they did agree to withdraw the offer. So Nathaniel Ario is still a player at AIK. I've also brought in a player which you might recognise. A free transfer in the name of Ewan Henderson. So the man we had in on loan from Celtic last year, they released him, and now he is an AIK player full time. He is just as good as Darlin, but he'll give us some different options both on the left and the right as well. So he gives us a bit of versatility, and Ewan Henderson surely will make an instant impact to the AIK side. We've also had some offers made for our players like Victor Nilsson-Eklund. We did accept an offer from Brentford for £5 million up front, 40% next potential fee from the next sale, or the profit from the next sale. So it does look like hopefully he'll go to Brentford, and we'll get some money in for him as well. So we will be going ahead to the Dundalk game. But before I go ahead to that game, I want to let you know that I've had a job offer, and the club that it is a fairly big club, and it's not a club you say no to when they come calling. I did apply for the job. I was looking at the job centre, and it was quite an interesting proposition. And we did the interview, everything went well, and they've offered me a job. So I have delayed it for a week, so I am going to play these two games, and at the end of the episode, I'm going to reveal who that club is. So it probably will be our last two games in charge of AIK, because once you see the club, you'll probably agree with me that, yeah, it's probably about time we moved on. And we have been at AIK in Sweden now for 2 years, so we did take over halfway through the season, not last season, the season before. So I think we've done very well with AIK, and I'm 99% sure I'm going to take the job. But yeah, we're going to take the job, but we'll go up against Dundalk first, and I will meet you at the starting lineup, because if I press inbox, I think I'm going to reveal who that club is. So I will see you at the Dundalk game, and we'll see how we get on. I did have to cut it out in the end, because it did show the team that we're probably going to go to. But this is going to be the lineup for the first game of our Champions League against Dundalk. The only injury worry is that Maxado, our goalkeeper, he's out for 2 to 3 weeks, so he's not going to be featuring in either of these games, which means we do get a youngster on the bench, because I forgot to register another goalkeeper. Well done me. So the lineup's going to be Holman Johansson in goal, Nordegren, Ronnie Ario, Warmark and Nathaniel Ario at the back, Alstrand and Cavallo in the middle, with Froling, Darlin and Nabrakna on the right hand side. William Tunnell leads the line. Our first leg is away from home, but looking at the scouting for Dundalk, they're not that good of a side, so I'm not particularly worried about going defensively, at least for the first leg anyway. But if we can get an away goal, it'll set us up very well for the second leg. And they've gone with a 4-4-1-1. fine by me. I'm going to say we're the favourites for a reason. Go out there, show them why. Tell the team I have faith in them to make the difference. And we'll get our first qualifying round, first leg underway, out in Ireland against Dundalk. 8 minutes in, we have a goal kick for Dundalk. And my intention was to stay with AIK, but I always have a look in the job centre just to see, what kind of jobs are out there. As Dundalk floats in the box and they're already 1-0 up. And it's Sean Robertson with the goal. Poor defending from AIK. But I had a quick look and I applied for the job. I thought, I don't think I'll get it, but we'll see how far we get. And I'm very excited about this new club that we're going to. But we'll focus on that at the end of the episode, as we do find ourselves 1-0 down. 9 minutes in, we need to pull our finger out. 12 minutes in, throw into Dundalk. Dundalk, a team that's dominated Republic of Ireland football for the last few years at least. As I'm not sure if they were the team that had that financial sort of windfall. I think they had a local businessman take them over. I'm not sure if that's Dundalk or not. But either way, they seem to be doing well so far, as they do find themselves 1-0 up against the Swedish champions AIK, as Mabrakna comes inside. Mabrakna did have a bid from Leeds United, which I did accept for $3.5 million, but he turned them down. He wanted to stay in Sweden, as William Tunnell gets an away goal, so we've immediately pulled it back, which is good news for us. So Mabrakna nearly wasn't in for this game. He nearly moved to the Championship with Leeds United, but he wanted to stay with the project, and I don't blame him one bit. It's a bit of a deflection off Tunnell's head of all things, but he does get the shot in. 1-1, we've got an away goal. 25 minutes, I've just shouted get creative. We are holding all the possession here. We did just turn that into goals. As it's cleared away, Darling on the volley, it's in the goal. Linus Darling gets the second goal. It was such a powerful effort. The goalie could only get a hand onto it. And we've pulled it back from 1-0 down to lead 2-1 in our first qualifying round. Nordegren picks it up, cross it in the box, cleared away, but he hits it on the volley. Goalie gets a hand to it, not enough. 2-1 up away from home. 32 minutes. Dundalk have been a bit sort of flustered since we've scored the goal. Well, the 2 goals, really. But we're looking to score as many goals as we can, because they're all away goals. If we can finish the job here, we can relax when we go back to Sweden, as Darling almost made it 3-1. We're getting all the chances now. Coming up to half-time, 2-1 the score. I'm happy with things so far, barring that goal we did concede. Bit of a weak goal to concede as well, but we have scored the 2 away goals, and we do find ourselves 2-1 up at half-time. I'm going to say I'm happy with the performance so far, keep it up, but I have noticed that Mabrakna is hampered by his injury, so I'm going to bring Juninho off the bench to have him there. Ario's on a 6.1. He must have made a mistake for the goal, I think, which is why he's such lowly rated. Sundergren can come on for him, so double change at the break. Can we score some more away goals? 56 minutes, we start from the back, and he's got plenty of options to choose from. As we do start on the right-hand side, Sundergren's just come on, as we do lose the ball, but Wallmark does intercept. And now we're looking for that right ball, for the right player to make the run, to try and score another goal. As Froling to Darling, he's got Nordegren to use on the left. It's a lovely ball to Froling. Froling, can he square it for anybody? He does try and square it for Tunnell, but it does go wide of the goal. Throw in, 63 minutes. It's all AIK at the moment. I would like to get a third goal to put some distance between us, as is cleared away as far as Allstrand. Allstrand now a full Swedish international, as we do hit the post again. I think that was Froling that had the shot. And we're just knocking on the door for this third goal. I mean, I'm happy to take a 2-1 lead back to Sweden, although Nunn's in the box, and Nunn's made it 2-2, so it will not be a 2-1 lead off to Sweden. It's going to be at least 2-2 at the minimum, and they have taken their chances, Dundalk. They've had 3 shots on target, 2 of those have been goals, and we've been caught sleeping again. They split the centre-backs, and that's another weak goal to concede. 2-2 now the score. 72 minutes, I shouted concentrate, and now the whole team feel overwhelmed. I'm not sure how you can be overwhelmed when I'm saying, guys, concentrate. Don't let things slip from this position. But 2-2's not too bad. It's 2 away goals as Juninho tries to cross it. Field does intercept. And Dundalk now lose the ball again. Juninho runs into the box, takes a shot. And Juninho, the man who can dribble past any player, but just can't shoot. 77 minutes. Another throw in here. Come on, boys. Get a third away goal. Darlin finds Juninho. Pass it back to Sundergren. Back to Darlin. Crosses it in. Come on. Missed header. And now Dundalk are on the counter here. I mean, Dundalk are a winning team. They know how to win. And that's why, Warmark's been dispossessed. Nunn's in the box. And that's another poor goal. 3 really poor goals we've conceded here. And we just got dispossessed at the back. And George Nunn struck. And they've now come back to make it 3-2. Warmark didn't see him. And Nunn in the box takes his chance. And we are now 3-2 down against Dundalk. A team that we are better than. We have been very, very poor in this game. And if we look at who the culprits are, Warmark, I would say, is the main culprit there. But we're going to make one more sub. Who's underperforming? Who's 72% for Allstrand, 72 for Warmark. I'm going to bring him off. Ben Larman can come on for him. Very, very poor. We're going to go attacking. We need to try and find another goal. 86 minutes. And I mean, look at those stats. Dundalk, 31% possession. 5 shots on target. They've scored 3 goals. AIK, 18 shots, 8 on target. 69% possession. It's something that, we did well to get 2 away goals, but I'm really disappointed in the way we've conceded 3 today. It's a good job I'm planning on moving teams. Turnell finds Darlin, puts it wide, should have buried it away. Otherwise, I'd be very concerned for the rest of the season. But Dundalk now finds McAnuff to Nydam. If they do score again, it's going to be very tricky for us to get back into this. Even from home, because we need to not concede. As Whelan gives it back, Dundalk will be happy the way things are. A 3-2 lead at home as Allstrand in the box to Turnell, plays it through. He's offside, not going to count. And I'm a little bit worried, to be honest, because we've got to score a goal at home. And whilst I'm confident we can do that, we've got to make sure that Dundalk don't score any away goals. But offside, and we'll see this through the full time together. Very, very, very disappointing. I'm not going to lie. 3 really poor goals we conceded. The assistant says, don't be too hard on the team, but I'm going to say assertive. We should have won that match. We should have won that match. I'm going to continue. Hopefully I don't give away who we are going up, who the new team is. So I'll just go straight to competitions. And there we go. Second leg to come. 3-2 down from the first leg. We need to make sure that we score at least 1 goal at home. Otherwise, we could be in for an early exit from the Champions League. Well, I spoke too soon on the Nathaniel Ario situation, as the board have now accepted 2 offers. One from Chelsea, one from Liverpool. Both of them, in my opinion, are very poor. Liverpool are offering 6 million with 9.5 over instalments. Chelsea are offering 7.5 mil with 10.25 over instalments. None of them have put a 40% sell-on fee on. That's like standard. Because just think, if he gets bought for like 80 mil, you could make absolutely loads of money off it. But the board know more than me, and it's a good job I'm leaving after this game. So with that in mind, this is the lineup for our second leg against Dundalk. We've got Holman Johansson in goal, Nordegren, Ronnie Ario, Warmark, and Nathaniel Ario's probably last game for the club. It's my last game as manager, it's his last game as well. Allstrand and Carvalho in the middle, Froling, Darlin, Juninho comes in on the right hand side as Nuh has picked up a knock, but Turnell will start up front. Eichland, no, is it Eichland? I can't remember his name. Nilsson Eichland, yeah. He has left to go to Brentford. He's been sold for 5.5 mil. So we are going to leave this club in very good financial situation. But let's see if I can leave them in the second knockout round of the Champions League. That's the goal for this episode. And I think we can do it. I think, as long as we score first, we can get this done, I think. So it's the second leg against Dundalk. We are 3-2 down from the first leg. We have 2 away goals, but we have to score at least 1 goal in this game. 9 minutes in, we start with a goal kick from Dundalk. We're playing in the black, Dundalk playing in the white. As Stuparevic takes a shot. It's gone over the bar. First chance for Dundalk. Come up to half-time, still 0-0. Not many highlights to report. I think Dundalk know they've got to park the bus because they've got to not concede a goal. So I'm going to give an aggressive, show me a bit of desire. You don't look like you want to win this game. Turnell's on a 6.4, so I am going to bring Glenn Green on for him to try and mix up the attack. I'm going attacking. Juninho's on a 6.3, so can come off the bench. I'm going to go, well, I've gone attacking. We'll give it the second half. We need to find a goal. Desperate times call for desperate measures. And we're going to do what we did before and put 2 strikers up front. Darling go up front with Glenn Green. We're going to push the wing-backs onto attack to try and get them further up the pitch. Because we desperately need a goal here. We're not going to pass into space anymore. We're not going to play out of defence. We're going to go more direct. Shoot on sight. Distribute quickly. Take long kicks. Throw my defenders forward. We're going to try and find that winning goal. We only need 1, but without it, we're getting knocked out. As we do get a highlight 65 minutes in. Frolin loses the ball to Sorrow. And now this is it. We're not going to have many players back here. So Dundalk can strike us on the counter. As Nordegren loses the ball to Rye. White now on the ball for Dundalk. And losing the ball though. Darling's through. Darling tries to shoot. But that's an absolute terrible shot. Still 0-0. 77 minutes. Come on, boys. I'll be absolutely gutted if we lose out to Dundalk here, as we are the stronger side. Glenn Green takes a shot. Whistles past the post. 82 minutes. I'm going very attacking. I'm throwing people forward. I'm going to put Allstrand in attacking midfield. I'm literally throwing everything but the kitchen sink at their side. Allstrand's on a 6.5. I've got no one really to bring him off for. Nuz on a 6.4. He can go on attacking. Who can I bring on? Karlstrom. Karlstrom's the only man I can bring on. I'll bring Cavallo off for Karlstrom just to mix things up there. But we're going extremely direct. I don't know what much more I can do. Distribute over the opposition defence to try and run onto it. We're going to play everyone forward. Boys, we need a goal. 8 minutes to go. We're on our way out of the Champions League. Coming up to full time. I think the dream is over at the first hurdle. Dundalk hold on to a 0-0 draw. They've done what they needed to do. Very, very disappointing. You were not good enough. We weren't good enough when we went out to Ireland. We were not good enough when we were at home to Dundalk. And Dundalk do go through to the next round of the Champions League. And unfortunately, AIK drop into the Europa League. So that is the end of our journey in the Champions League with AIK. And it does look like we don't even go into the Europa League. We drop into the Europa League 2 against Budućnost Podgorica. Very, very disappointing. And as I say, we are leaving AIK, but I would have loved to have left them in the Champions League. And we could have gone quite far, but we just could not do it. So, league table, we're 5 points clear of Malmo. So at least we're going to be leaving AIK in a very good position in the league. 5 points clear. We have won a lot of our games that you have missed out on. But I think now is the time to reveal what club has offered us a job. And I'll have a look at the news articles first, just to see if it does reveal it. It does reveal it, but I'm going to go through the news article first. We do defeat in the first knockout round Damien Duff in charge of Dundalk. Fair enough. If we did stay, we would have gone up against Fotboll Budućnost Podgorica. We would have gone up against them. The team, we were only competitive, and the dressing room flipped out on me. But what we'll do is I'm now going to reveal which team has offered us a job. It's PSV Eindhoven. A massive team. As I say, when I seen the job was there, and the only reason the manager left was because he retired. So he wasn't sacked. He only left because Ron Jans wanted to relax for the rest of his life, so fair play to him. But next time, my friends, we will be looking at the job offer. We'll be reviewing our time in Glentoran. We've already left Glentoran. We'll be reviewing our time with AIK, and we will be accepting the job at PSV Eindhoven. So leave a like if you enjoyed, guys. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager 2020 content. We will be uploading Campus to Champions every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 6 PM GMT. And tune in next time for the last episode of Club 3 AIK. We say farewell and we say hello to PSV. Thank you very much for watching.